Hey, welcome back to my channel Hawk Academy. Today I discuss about the index function and match function, which are related with one another. Okay, since the aim of this tutorial is demonstrate an alternative way to develop a VLOOKUP in Excel by using combination of index and match function. Okay, and we won't well much or their syntax and uses. We will cover only minimum necessary for understanding for general idea and then take in-depth look at formula example. This reveal all the advantages of using index and match in a state of VLOOKUP function. Okay, and actually the index function return a value, okay, in an array based on the row and column number. Array based and row and column number. Okay, row and column number. Area based. Array means area. Okay, and here you see that the index function three component. One, array means area, and row number. Okay, here is you see that row number, the white cells and name white cells, row number, and column number. Okay, you see that column number, name, the 1, the 2, the 3. Okay, and the row number in area from which you want to return a value if omitted the column number is required. On the other hand, column number means the column number in array from which you wanted to return a value if omitted row number is required. Okay, and we start and we write here index. You see that return a value, a reference of the cell at the intersection of a particular row and column in a given range. Okay, and here you see that array, row number, column number, array, area, the cells amount, area, and row number. Okay, this is row number, and here is column. Okay, and let's start with, first of all, we select the area, the cells area, the cells amount area, and we add here match. In this function we add here match to calculate our row and column with different situation and to understand very well. Now we write match. Okay, in this index which are matched with the name. Okay, and match function, you see that search for lookup value in a range of cell and return the relative position. Okay, which are relative, it comes through match function. Okay, and match function, you see that lookup value. Okay, which value are lookup. First of all, we select this is blank, and we input here data later and select, and lookup array are here. First of all, we look up the salesperson name. Okay, and comma, here you see that if less than 1, okay, it's exact match. If it's exact match, then 0, and if greater than 1, then press here. Okay, so we need exact match. Okay, and next match another for row number, that means the white cells. Okay, and lookup value. Okay, here we input lookup value, that's why we select this column. And lookup array means which we wanted to find out from the white cells. Okay, and select this, and here we also again input the 0 for exact match. Okay, and here you see that this is red bracket because of index function are not complete. Okay, and next we press bracket, enter. Here you see that null value because we didn't input any row or column value. Okay, and here we input row value, sorry, column value jabber. Okay, and we also input here day 1. Okay, here you see that after input this value, here you see that day 1 sales are 50,000. This is magic. Okay, you see that this value are matching with this. Okay, this is proof. Okay, if we press here day 2, you see that 49,000. Okay, and if we press here day 3, you see that 30,000. Okay, 13,000 are very less sales performance of day 3 of Mr. Jabber. Okay, and here we change this name Jocks. Okay, you see that Jocks day 3 sales performance. Okay, you see that Jocks 14,000. Okay, 14,000 are the sales amount of Mr. Jocks in day 3. So we need to automate this function for drop down with easily. Okay, let's we go to data validation. Okay, you see that we need to data validation. Data validation pick from a list of rules to limit the type of data that can be entered in a cell. Okay, and you see that here is setting input message and error alert. Okay, here is also a drop down, any value, which value we want to select, whole number if we want to select the whole number, decimal, and you also see that the list and date, time, text length, etc. Okay, as our data are list. Okay, list, that's why we select the list. Okay, and we need to select the source of data. How is our data source of Mr. Jokes? This is our data source. Okay, and we're back here, and okay, you see that here is a create a drop down and the name are input in here, and the drop down brings the all name in here. Okay, and we need to drop down the day wise sales. Okay, and we go to data validation. Here also we select the list, and we have to choose the reference. Which one are reference? Actually we select the day 1, day 2, and day 3. Okay, and okay, here you see that 2 drop down are created. Okay, and we can color this for highlight, for better highlight we can color this. Okay, and we should, here you see that it's look great, and it's look great if we want to bold this, and it also look great. Okay, this actually it's as like as a dashboard. Okay, and first of all we go to Jabber and day 1 sales. Here you see that Mr. Jabber day 1 sales are 50,000. Okay, and Mr. Jabber day 2 sales 49,000, And day 3, Mr. Gerber's sales performance at 13,000. Okay, it's a magic. And now we see that Mr. Fow's sales performance in day 1, you see that 50,000. Mr. Fow 50,000, and day 2 sales Mr. Fow 35,000. Here you see that are matching. This is great matching. And day 3 sales are, you see that 36,000. Okay, and now we check another one, Mr. Jobal. Okay, you see that day 1 Mr. Jobal sells 50,000, and if we check day wise, day 2, here you see that 41,000, and if we see that day 3 the sales are 35,200. Okay, so that's all about index and match function. This is actually very funny match, index and match function. Now that you know the basic, I believe it has already started making sense how match and index work together. Okay, index find the lookup value by column and row number, and match provide those number. Okay, and for vertical lookup, you use match function only to determine the row number and supply and column range directly the index. Okay, that's all about it for today's. Okay, please subscribe my channel and stay tuned with Hawk Academy for your Excel journey. Thank you all.